So a while back, I made a social media post on my Instagram. It was on the Instagram for the Do You Speak Geek and my own personal Instagram at Nix DYSG. And it was a flowers now post. If you understand that concept, is basically there's an old saying of give people their flowers while they can still smell them. It's a way of just saying, while people are still alive, tell them how much you love them, tell them how great they are, tell them how much they mean to you now, instead of waiting until they're dead or talking about it at the funeral, during the eulogy, whatever the case may be. And the post that I did listed several people whose names I'm going to drop now. And these people are all inspirations, their motivations, their aspirations. They pretty much inspire me. And I just want to not only make the post, but I want to publicly also say how much I love these people, how much they have inspired me to keep doing the DYSG thing. From the top of the list, there's my wife, the model mom, KD. I love her so much. She is the battery in my back for all of this stuff. And I just want to publicly say that, baby, I love you so much. And part of me is doing this for you. Dono, man. Dude, you are my sidekick through and through. You are absolutely my happy thought. You give me my wings, man. Absolutely. Kyra, we butt heads, little girl, but you are still and always will be the best thing I never knew I needed. The list of my inspirations, let's see. Let's just go down the list. I can't give everyone their flowers here, but you all of you mean a lot to me. Boss Logic, Kaisha Black, my man Manuel Carmona, Sean Martin, you're my dude. Roxy Hayes, the Nerds and Hip Hop page. Hey Archer, what up, my dude? Hey Jayish, your favorite senpai. Everyone at BlurredCon. Xavier Woods, as a wrestler and a content creator. The cosplayer Cutie Pie Sensei. The Blurred Without Fear, dope podcast. The Samurai, by the way, the Samurai for Kill Bill 3. Do that, please. Greg Burnham and Marcus the Visual. Dude, y'all, I love y'all dudes. I love everything y'all do. Honestly, I don't think I've seen anything that y'all done that I didn't like. The Blurred Girl. Deep inspiration there. Cookie Corp, the cosplay. Kimberly with ME Photo. Man, love you so much. My boy Keelan, my Obi-Wan, Chris Rowley, the fantastic Frankie, Aaron Simon, King Vader, CC the Geek, 313 Queen Pinky, Magic Mode Cosplay, Matsuda, the Black Widow, Sora Shung, Kanice, 100K, Trav B. Ryan, dope music, dope artist. Another dope artist and cosplayer, Black Crystal. My boy Aaron, the Pudgy Panther. My girl Sydney with the Zone In Pod. Creative Culture 757, dope artwork. Dex Be Nimble, Dex, amazing cosplayer and photographer, awesome stuff. Hellspawn Cosplay, dope cosplayer. JD from NY, dope wrestling podcast if you ever listen to it. Alicia Marie, Amanda Seals, Kevin Smith, and of course my brother-in-law Orion Ra. Y'all, man, y'all make me happy, man. Y'all really inspire me, and y'all do it for me. I just say y'all are dope. I love y'all. You've either inspired me, you motivate me, or I'm trying to get to where you are. That's what it is. Blurs and nerds, freaks and geeks. This is DYSG, episode 39. Welcome everyone to Do You Speak Geek? I am your host, Nix. This is the podcast where we bring you all the latest and greatest in geek culture stuff. Please be sure to subscribe to this podcast. If you have not subscribed at Spreaker, Spreaker is the home team. Spreaker.com is where you can find all the episodes of the Do You Speak Geek podcast and also other major podcast outlets. If you ever want to give us a listen, go check them out there. Also, go visit doyouspeakgeek.com, the central hub for everything DYSG. And also follow us on our social medias, Facebook at DYSG Media, Twitter at _DoYouSpeakGeek, and Instagram at DoYouSpeakGeek. YouTube is where you can find the Dono and Daddy Show. Please be sure to subscribe, like, and Hulk smash that bell for all notifications. Leave your comments. We want to know what you guys are thinking. We still need more followers on Instagram for that 100 follower giveaway. As soon as we hit that, we'll get that contest going and give those figures out to someone out there in the geek world. Nothing really big this week. It's not a slow week, but it's nothing big this week. We were hoping that they were going to drop the price and maybe the pre-order for the PS5, but, we'll see what happens there. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and jump right into Source Wall.
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Behold the Source Wall.
Can you read, my son?
Well, that depends.
There is nothing wrong with reading a story and looking at the pictures.
Enough said, Stan. Let's go ahead and jump into the pull list. Right out the gate, we have Giant Size X-Men, Magneto, #1. Jonathan Hickman continues his one-shots, showcasing some of Marvel's best artists. This time, he teams with Ramon K. Perez to bring a tale of a Krakoan ambassador and the master of magnetism, Magneto. Krakoa may only be for mutants, but mutants still need to deal with the human world around them, and Magneto has a plan for that. I'm about that Magneto life. Shout out to Fantastic Frankie. Snake Eyes, Dead Game #1. Now this one was a dope one. Rob Liefeld did his thing on this one. Snake Eyes has long been the most mysterious member of the Joes, but how long can he keep his past classified when he's forced to play his hand? Will he get a lucky roll, or will the Dead Game finally catch up to him? Please check this one out. It was insane. It was dope. I love the whole thing. We also have the Sacred Six #1. Spinning out of the current hit series Vampirella, 4 women are lured to rural Georgia as part of a mysterious scheme to defend an impoverished farming town that finds itself under siege by zealots. But this isn't just an impoverished farming town, and these aren't just any 4 women. The all-new Draculina, Pantha, Nyx, and Chastity have been found together in Ashtorthorne in an effort to avert all-out war against nearby Sacred Georgia. But Ashtorthorne has a deadly secret. Sacred has a deadly purpose. And lurking in the shadows is Lilith, the immortal sorceress and mother of Vampirella. Ooh, I hope Nyx does her thing. I don't know why, I'm just kind of rooting for her. Anyway, Empire #1. The Kree and the Skrulls have united under a new emperor, and their war fleet is on a collision course toward our world. On the moon, the Avengers are ready to strike with full power of Earth's mightiest heroes. Approaching from outer space, the Fantastic Four are seeking a diplomatic solution. If the 2 teams can't work together to save the day, things can only get worse. It seems like it's another X-Men v Fantastic Four book, but this one is going to be pretty good. I think so. I'm going to give it a chance here. In Source Wall news, Power Rangers reveals new Mighty Morphin series and a mysterious new Green Ranger. First it was Shattered Grid, and then they went beyond the grid, and finally they dealt with necessary evil, but now it's time for unlimited power. The new storyline kicks off in a brand new Power Rangers series from Boom Studios titled Mighty Morphin. But we've got your exclusive first look at the series right here, and it includes a mysterious new Green Ranger, and the revelation of a major secret from Zordon's past. Writer Ryan Parrott and artist Marco Rena will be at the helm of Mighty Morphin #1, which is actually the first of the 2 all-new teams and all-new series, and is hitting stands on November of this year. That one's going to be a dope one. You got your White Ranger and your Green Ranger, but who's under the helmet of the Green Ranger? We don't know, but we will see. And NBC Universal launches a new comic company with Grant Morrison on the first title. Now, NBC Universal is getting into the comic book biz and enlisting Grant Morrison and Boom Studios. Under the subsidiary of Universal Content Productions, a TV publishing company, and it's launching a division focused on comics called UCP Graphic. The first project under the deal is going to be an ongoing series called Proctor Valley Road, written by Grant Morrison and screenwriter Alex Child. No artist has been named as of yet. Proctor Valley Road tells the story of a group of teenage girls suspected in the disappearance of several teenage boys in 1964 California town, in a California beach town. So it seems like it's going to be a mystery in that book. I'm not sure if this UCP Graphic is going to be doing any capes and tights, but we will see. I'll keep my eyes on for you and let you guys know what we're thinking here at DYSG about this new comic book company. Let's go ahead and jump into Watch This.
Watch this, y'all.
Thunder! Thunder! Thunder!
Lannister always pays his debts.
Whoa, dude. I am the villain of the story.
Alright, so for Watch This News, we have Star Wars The Bad Batch, Lucasfilm's next animated series. With the Clone Wars recently ending its 7-season run, Lucasfilms is developing a new spin-off series. The new series will focus on the titular team previously introduced in the opening storyline from the Clone Wars of Season 7. The Bad Batch will premiere on Disney Plus at some point in 2021. The Bad Batch first appearing in the Season 7 premiere, The Bad Batch, these characters are a group of elite clone troopers who are more genetically unique than their clone brothers, allowing them to carry out unusually dangerous and challenging missions. This spin-off series will take place shortly after the end of the Clone Wars, with the quartet eking out a living as mercenaries and struggling to find a new purpose. The Clone Wars was a dope series. I don't have any hangups about this one. I think this one's going to be just as dope as the Clone Wars series, if not a little better, because it's focusing on this ragtag group of guys, and they're going to be doing their thing. Can't wait to see this one. The Netflix Project Power trailer release. Now, the first trailer for Project Power, an upcoming sci-fi action thriller led by Jamie Foxx and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, has hit the web. The action-packed trailer takes us on a trip to a new kind of world where everyone can be a superhero for just 5 minutes, as word begins to spread on the streets of New Orleans about a mysterious new pill that unlocks temporary superpowers that are unique to each individual user. The only thing is that one hit of this pill or this drug could possibly kill you. That's the downside of it. The thrilling new footage showcases the different types of superpowers that can be administered through the dangerous new drug, including bulletproof skin, invisibility, and super strength. But not everyone turns out to be a hero, as some choose to harness their powers to commit felonies. When crime rates begin to escalate to dangerous new levels, a local cop, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, teams with a teenage dealer in Dominique Fishback, and a former soldier fueled by a secret vendetta, played by Jamie Foxx, to fight power with power and track down the group responsible for creating the formula itself. The trailer was dope. I think it's good. But it makes you ask yourself, what would you risk for 5 minutes of superpowers? It's kind of an up in the air thing. It's a dope concept, but when you think about it, it's like, okay, I could take this pill, right? And I'll have superpowers for 5 minutes, but I don't know what power I'm going to have. Like, you could take it and then nothing happens, but then you realize my power is like, hey, I can breathe underwater or something. Or if you take it, you're somewhere like where there's a big crowd, and then you go like super nuclear or something like that. I mean, you really never know until you take the pill. But for some people, that one pill could possibly kill you. I think it's a dope concept, but we'll see what happens with this movie. I can't wait to see it. I think it's coming sometime in August. New Mutants panel coming to Comic-Con at Home. Now, the New Mutants will have a panel at Comic-Con at Home, the virtual event taking place in lieu of San Diego Comic-Con, as the pop culture gathering was canceled this year due to the coronavirus. All Marvel Studios will be sitting out the event, which will invite millions around the world. Disney is still bringing a Marvel movie to the schedule. The long-delayed New Mutants, the final X-Men movie from the Fox era of the franchise, is bringing its cast and directors together for a virtual panel on July 23rd. This is the first day of Comic-Con at Home and is instantly one of the most anticipated panels of the long weekend. Now, the stars who will be assembling will be Maisie Williams, Anya Taylor-Joy, Charlie Heaton, Alice Braga, Blue Hunt, and Henry Zaga, with director Josh Boone. Like I said, the panel will be on July 23rd, hosted by Ira Madsen III. Now, with this panel, it's kind of up in the air of what's going to happen, but it's a good chance that they're going to announce that this movie is going to finally drop on a streaming service, or it'll be available for video on demand. I think it's been too long. I think we finally need to see this movie and see what happens with this. But who knows what's going to happen? I don't know. I'm just a guy who likes movies. Let's go ahead and jump into Thumb Life.
Peace, love, and video games!
That sound like Donkey Kong.
That man is playing Galaga.
Alright, so the big event that happened last Sunday as I was recording was the Ubisoft Forward event. It was the first all-digital showcase from the French publisher and promised to bring major announcements from across the slate. We even heard that there will be a second Ubisoft Forward event coming later this year. Now, the big things that kind of dropped during this event, let's start with the biggest one of all, Far Cry 6. It will be available on the 18th of February of next year, coming out for the Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PS5, PS4, Stadia, and PC. Free upgrades will be available for PS5. Free upgrades will be available on PS5 for PS4 owners and Xbox Series X owners for Xbox One owners. After a leak, Ubisoft showed off the game's video intro and a cutscene introducing Anton Castillo, played by Breaking Bad's Giancarlo Esposito, or as I know him as Dean, Big Brother Almighty, and his son Diego, who's preparing for the leadership of the totalitarian island state of Yara. Players will take on the role of Danny Rojas, who can be played as a male or female character, a Yaran guerrilla revolutionary. The look and feel of this game here is going to be pretty dope. I think that maybe you kill the lead character, Anton, and Diego just goes all nuts and is even more sadistic. You might get a Game of Thrones thing going on here with this kid. Watch Dogs Legion will be released on October 29th, and that'll be for Xbox One, PS4, Stadia, and PC. Xbox's Phil Spencer added that the game will support smart delivery between Xbox One and Xbox Series X, with the latter version using direct X-ray tracing. A store page later confirmed that free upgrades will also be available between PS4 and PS5 versions. Just Dance 2020 Season 3 will bring 3 new songs and 3 returning songs and a new playlist. The Season 3 will introduce Hype by Dizzy Rascal and Calvin Harris, La Respucia by Becky G featuring Malmua, and Crayon by G-Dragon. 3 returning songs will be Barbra Streisand's 2019 edit by Duck Sauce, Gideon Up by Laura Bell Bundy, and Mascunada by Sergio Mendes featuring the Black Eyed Peas. This update will be released on the 23rd. The event was pretty dope, I think. I can't wait to see what the next one's gonna look like. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be revealing some new games, maybe even some new stuff that's gonna be dealing with the upcoming Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and maybe some other stuff that we haven't even seen or thought about yet. But I can't wait for the next event coming out later this year. We will be covering that here at DYSG. A review of Ghost of Tsushima. Insane. I haven't played this game yet, but as far as the look and feel, it's amazing. It's an excellent action game, and its open world is one of the most gorgeous yet. It's an enormous and densely packed samurai adventure that often left gamers completely awestruck with both its visual spectacle and excellent combat. IGN gave this a 9. Still an extraordinary open world adventure game. Please check this out. It is samurai slashing fun. Please check this game out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go get this game probably right now. So I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for listening. Please visit us on doyouspeakgeek.com. Check out us on Spreaker and other podcast outlets. Like and subscribe. Leave comments where you can. Let us know what you think. Follow us on the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And please follow us on Instagram for the 100 follower giveaway. As always, live to play to win to live. I speak geek. Do you speak geek?